So what we have here is an LG all-in-one washer dryer. This washer and dryer does both washing and drying. Unfortunately, one of the weakest links of this washer is the drain pump. I have had more problems with the drain pump with this dryer washer than any other appliance I've ever owned. So the model number on this unit is WM3987HW. Hopefully, my repair will help you. Lower corner of the washer is a drain pump. There's a screen in here that strains lint, and this is the drain that allows you to drain it before you open up this. There's a little motor hidden behind here. Inside that motor, it gets clogged up with lint and garbage inside, and then it also strips out. If you've experienced this video will help. To remove the lid, you're going to notice there's two screws behind here. I'm going to reach to the back. We're going to remove this lower screw here, not the upper, but the lower. And on this side, we're also going to remove the lower screw, not the upper. This will allow the lid to slide back about 2 to 3 inches, and the lid will come off. Underneath the lid are a couple screws. There's one screw behind here that holds this control panel on. Then there's an additional 2 screws here and here holding the face of this control panel on. To remove the drawer, we're going to reach in, push the button down, and the assembly comes out. Once you remove the control panel from the front, there's about 5 screws behind here. There's going to be 1, 2, and then there's also 3, 4, and 5 behind this assembly. You'll also have to remove the ring inside here. There's a metal ring, and at the bottom there's a spring. You can stretch the spring from there to remove it. When you have all that removed, you'll have to remove the plug from behind inside. And then we go back down to this guy here. There's one screw here, and when you remove this, there's another screw hidden right behind it. With all of those things, you should be able to remove the face of the washer. This is what the drain pump looks like from the LG washer dryer. This little assembly here comes out, and this is where my problem is. If you notice, I'm going to hold this firm in the outer, and the little pump turns like this. Unfortunately, the failure of this pump is right there. You notice that's not holding that anymore? Okay. So when I made my discovery of this little magnet inside here, the machine itself, or the motor, magnetizes the outside that spins this little magnet on the inside. The problem that I'm having inside here, and this is about my 3rd replacement, is that this little turbine right here is now moving independently of this, and that causes my water to not flow inside the washer dryer. So I made a little discovery and a repair, and this is highly not recommended by anyone. You should not do this. This is not recommended by the manufacturer, but this is how I fixed it. So I'm going to drill a little tiny hole inside the machine. One here. Then I take a tiny little machine screw, and I'm going to stick it in that hole. Grab a screwdriver, drive it on home. Now, I have a turbine that no longer moves independently of the magnet. Put the assembly back in. We're going to put a rubber seal back on. And when I do my installation back in, I take and I put a coat of Vaseline on that rubber seal inside there so that it doesn't leak.